Joanna from Lotus Sewing Center, and I'd just like to take you back to 1968. And in 1968, I was just out of high school and went to work in my parents' sewing store where I measured fabric. One day, my brother wasn't there. He was out fishing that day, so I had the opportunity to sell a sewing machine. And the first sewing machine I sold in 1968 was the Lotus. The Lotus was my favorite machine of them all. I got to try them all, and that was my favorite, so that was the one that I found easy to sell, and it's actually a very quiet, very nice machine. And just to give you a bit of trivia of what was happening in 1968, the price of gas was only 34 cents a liter. The Boeing 747 jet was made its maiden flight in 1968. Airbags were invented. The first successful heart transplant took place. Emergency 911 telephone services was started in the United States. The first ATM machine was in a bank in Philadelphia. And the Big Mac was on sale at McDonald's for only 49 cents. The Beatles created Apple Records and recorded Hey Jude. And the television program 60 Minutes aired. And the Elna introduced the Lotus sewing machine, the world's best-selling Elna sewing machine ever. And they have remade that one this year. And this is it, the new Elna Lotus. I sat and sewed on it when it came in, and I bought one immediately. It is without a doubt, again, my favorite machine, like it was in 1968. In this year, 2012, it's again my favorite machine. So to open it, we just push the little button on the side. You'll notice it opens up like a lotus flower. The cover transforms into a little bed that assists you with your sewing. It has my favorite feature, a needle threader built onto the machine. It has, again, my favorite feature, a little scissor that clips your thread top and bottom for you. A speed control, and 18 decorative and useful utility stitches and 2 styles of buttonholes. So I'm just going to sew with it a little bit here so that you can have a listen to it and see how nicely, and it just purrs. So it has a start and stop button here, so you have the option of using a hand start and stop here or a foot control. Has the reverse or a lock stitch that ties a little knot that prevents your fabric or your stitch from unraveling. That has clipped my thread top and bottom and has brought the 2 little threads down to the bottom. It's a perfect stitch. You can't make a stitch any nicer than this on any machine. And the whole idea of the Lotus is that Elna was making a high quality sewing machine at a very reasonable price. This machine has the same workings as your $2,000 and $3,000 machines, but not at that price. It is a very reasonable price. So come into the store and we'll be glad to show it to you.